You know, when I was in secondary school, you know, the height of the boom years, and you know, get grand. Of course, to be teaching jobs so you come out of college, of course. But now, definitely not. Definitely contemplating emigrating.
What about yourself, Alan?
Well, I'll be going to final year in law school now next year, and when I graduate, I don't know if there's going to be an apprenticeship for me to continue further my studies and to qualify as a solicitor. I've heard stories of so many of my friends graduated this year in the same position. They're just out there. They've done the FE1s, can't get an apprenticeship anywhere. I've heard a story only last week of a barrister working in Supermax in Gort, newly qualified barrister. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and his best friend, who is working in the IT industry and has a master's degree, is now working in Subway in Swords.
And you both have dedicated a lot of time to your degrees through school and college, and do you feel like it's all going to waste when there's nothing there at the end of it?
Yeah, it's disappointing. Really, really disappointing.
Like, for years we grew up, you know, the country was doing so well, we were just naturally assumed there'd be jobs, plenty of options for us, but now there is no hope.
Right, well, I have to say to you that in moving around the country for the last number of weeks, the spectre of emigration has raised its head again. This came home to me even during the course of the Lisbon referendum a number of months ago. Mothers in particular are really concerned at the possibility or the probability of young people having to emigrate. Where I come from in the west of Ireland, obviously this was endemic for generations. It's something we didn't experience all through the 90s. But speaking to young people in colleges now and third level and whatever else, they too are beginning to question whether they're going to have an opportunity to live in this country, have a career in this country, and have a job in this country. I don't want to see forced emigration again. I saw enough of it, and I saw the consequences of it, and I know the social impact that forced emigration has made on our people for far too long. That's why, when you consider the facts that we're now faced with 85,000 young people on the dole, 1/3 of young men signing on under 25, with an increase in emigration this year of 37%. 18,000 Irish people have emigrated in 2009, and while many others of European Union nationality have left, the spectre of emigration raises its head again here. And that's why the Fine Gael Party, with our economic team, when we went round the country to a number of venues, have put forward consistently proposals to deal with unemployment among young people and offering them not just hope, but real possibilities for having a career and a job in this country, where I believe they will want to stay, and I don't want to see anybody leave unless it's by choice. From that point of view, Deputy Leo Varadkar has put forward a number of views for 10,000 government-backed support schemes, 5,000 extra community places, 13,000 internship graduate places, and a further 10,000 supported schemes for second chance education. So my message to young people is this: there is a party out there that understands your problem. There is a party out there that's listening to you, and that's the Fine Gael Party. And the programmes that we have in place, not just for young people specifically, will create 175,000 jobs by 2013. So my message is not just talk about hope. This is offering people real possibilities so that they can have a career and an opportunity, because they've got to build this country in the next 20 years. And I do not want to see another lost generation giving of our training and our expertise, and indeed the cost to Ireland, having to provide those services in far-off lands. Their first choice should be to have the opportunity to live and work in our own country, and that's what I want to see, and that's where Fine Gael's primary focus has been on a stimulus to the economy, to create jobs, protect jobs, and offer all of those young people an opportunity to live and stay and work at home in the first instance.
Is it your